Hello guys, welcome back. Free here, and today I'll be showing you, or no, today is the sixth part or the next part of the advanced FPS tutorial. Um, this part I'll be showing you, we'll be discussing how to do knifing and grenades. Now, I bet you've seen a lot of knifing and grenade styles. The knifing effect that I'm going to show you is the quick knife effect from Call of Duty series, not the knives where you have to equip it first, like FPS RPG games. And the grenades will be the quick throw grenades like Call of Duty as well, not the grenades where you have to equip like Apex Legends and etc. So let's just get started. So I've created two game objects, which is just the local effects, and named them knife and grenades with each animations from this. So the knife is just the knife attack animation, like, if I don't know if you can see it, like that one. And the grenade is just a grenade tossing animation. Yeah, that's it. So let's get started. So the first thing I want to do is go to the weapons object here, and we are going to do a, or make a new, or not in here, the gun script. So we are going to make a new variable on the very top or the very bottom, on here, public bool equipped. Okay, now here's the deal. So once you've picked up the weapon, it is equipped, but it is not going to be selected unless you press the number 1 button, if you understand what I mean. This is going to open way for the weapon switching tutorial that I have planned on doing, but unfortunately been delayed. So first we want to make a new if equipped in there, and then just put like this, and then else. Now, first up, we need to go to the pickup script. I think I have a pickup script. Did I make a pickup script? Oh no, it's in the gun script. Yeah. So equipped equals true if it is equipped and if it's selected like that. Okay, so let's get started. Now on the weapon gun manager, we're going to make a new public game object, uh, knife object, and a public game object, grenade object. Why is it capital? There. Okay, so first up we're gonna determine if a key is pressed. So if, for example, in Call of Duty, my default is V, so if dot get key down, key code dot V. So if the player press V, then you're going to uh uh yeah, they're just going to knife. So if the player presses, I don't think that's how you spell knife. I think it's knife. I don't even know how to spell anymore. So if the player presses V, it's going to knife. So first off, for the knifing, it's the first variable is going to be public game bool damage maybe, and then public bool range, then public bool force, then public bool layer mask, and then we're just going to copy and paste the raycast parts of the weapon here, this one in here. Yes, I think that should do it. Oh, and tag hit. Oh, you know what, let's just slash effect. So first we're going to make a public game object slash effect. This is going to be the effects that spawns when the player affects. Yeah. Next, we're going to do a spawn. So, transform spawn. That's going to be where the knife spawns. And next, huh? Oh damn! It's supposed to be a float. No wonder. I don't know. Why did I make it a blue? There we go. It should be done. God damn it. Layer mask. There we go. Oh, I don't know what's gonna happen. So, let's test it out if it works or not. So first the damage is going to be 25, the range is going to be 500, the force is going to be 500. Layer mask is everything except for player and UI, and ignore it guys. The spawn is just going to be here, the slash effect is going to be the default. Hits untagged, and the knife object is going to be this. Yes, let us test it out. Now if you pick up the weapon, it should be equipped. Oh no, wait a second. We gotta change the if equipped. This one. You know what? For a while, let's just copy and paste. That's true. So once you picked it up, you're automatically going to select the weapon. Oh my god. Yep, everything seems standard. So now let's see if we press the V button. Yes, it works. So it does spawn, but the animation doesn't play because we haven't done that yet. So first we're gonna do on the gun manager, we're going to create a new public float knife time, and then just in here we're gonna do knife time minus equals time, oops, time dot delta time times 1, and then we're gonna do, oops, if knife time is less or equals to 0. Oh my god damn it. Then we are going to disable the knife object. Dot set active false. And then we're gonna do else. So, and then oops, we're gonna do a public float max knife time. And this is let's just make this one private. Oh god damn. Yes. So yeah. Sure. So we're gonna do put the max knife time here. Oh sorry, that's the one. Knife time equals max knife time. So once you press V, so for example it takes 2 seconds to knife, that object will be activated for 2 seconds. Yes, there we go. It does play, however. Yeah, it works at least. And then we're going to do a knife object that gets compo up dot transform dot child count 0, which means it's the first object, the first child that gets is it right? transform that's parents. Oh, that get child 0. That get component. That's animation. That's stop, and then we're gonna play it again. Start. So it's going to stop all the animation and then play. Yeah, that should be it. So let's try that. So every time you press V, the animation should play. Nice. And then we're gonna do a boolean if it's still knifing or not. Public. Oh no, just private. So you cannot knife while you are knifing, if you understand. So knifing equals true, and if it's less than 0, then knifing equals false. Meaning you cannot knife more than every 2 seconds, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, 2 seconds. So let's just do that. Oh, sorry, I made it second. If input that gets more than and can knife. It's not knifing. There we go. So if it's not knifing, then you can knife. Yes, there we go. So you can only knife every 2 seconds. Let's change that to 1. Now. Yeah, the range, however, is still quite far. Let's just change it to 3 meters. Next, we're going to do the kickback effect. So we're just going to copy and paste this, but just the kick game object part, and then put that in the here. Oops, sorry. Which we have 3 errors that we should fix, which is the kick parts. This one. This should be right up here. And the last part is the kick multiplier. Why do I have a kick multiplier? We don't need this here. Yes, so every time the player knives, it's going to give it a kickback. And we're just gonna put it here. Let's just do that. Yes, it does work, however, you can't very much see it unless you do it like, there we go. I'm just gonna change it to 10. Yep. So let's see. So 3 meters is still quite too far. 2 meters should do the trick. Yeah, 2 meters should do the trick. Nice. So we got that part done. Oops. Now the animations can change depending on, you know, where the angle, attack from behind or attack from the front, stealth kill or push or basic kick. Depends on you, but I'm just gonna do this. This is already enough for me. And next, but last but not least, we're just gonna add a sound. So components, audio source, 515, spatial blend 0, play and wake. Then we're gonna add a attack sound, which is a this one. We're just gonna add it here. Knife sound. So public audio clip knife sound. I think I have a knife sound somewhere. Do I have a knife sound? Let's see. Arms, damascenes, shoots, impacts, gun reloads, audio. I don't have, however. Let's just use that one. Yeah, so every time we knife, like that. Now there's going to be a problem though. When we equip a weapon, and your knife, it's going to appear at the same time. So first, what we're gonna do is make the player, the gun, be able to draw, or in this case, draw. So, I mean, like, when you equip a weapon, it has like the draw animation. So first, we're going to create a new void. Yeah, void draw. Oh my god. Ah, there we go. And then we're gonna do selected equals true. And then here we can just delete the selected and do draw. So the draw is you're going to play an animation called draw. Hold up. Yes. And then you are going to yield, wait for seconds. Sorry. Yield new, wait for, god damn it. New, yield, wait. Oh my god. Yield, wait, wait for seconds. Is that how you're supposed to do it? I forgot. New. Oh yeah, new. So we're gonna do weapon that gets commanded animation dot did I have that? Oh, dot clip dot length. Yeah, so it's going to wait for the length. And then selected equals no. Selected equals true. And then oh yeah, draw equals false. Drawing. So we're going to make a new variable called drawing. Where is all the private? Cool. So if it's not drawing, then you can shoot or do anything actually. So if you're selected, I'm pretty lazy to do everything. If you're fire and it's not drawing, and it's not drawing, meaning while you're drawing, we can't aim, we can't reload. If reload time is, if input and is reloading and it's not drawing. Whew. Yeah, let's see that. So let's see if it works first. Yup, it works. However, the yield doesn't work. The yield doesn't work. Let's see if it actually draws or not. If input that yield button and it's not drawing. Is drawing actually set? Is the drawing set? Let me see. So the gun is not drawing. Oh my god, I did not see that. Okay, so drawing is... so it wasn't set. Drawing equals true. Drawing wasn't set. I wonder why. Oh, let's just make a new public max draw time. Oh, float, and then public private float time. And then on the update we'll do draw time minus equals time dot delta time times 1. Ooh. And then do draw time equals max draw time, and do drawing, and here if draw time is more than 0, then it's drawing equals true, or else drawing equals false. Oops. Yes. So let's say that it takes 1 second for it to draw, or the animation takes 1 second. Yes, meaning that the drawing should nice. So let's see. Now if we pick up the weapon, I shouldn't be able to shoot just yet. Yep. Nice, very nice. Okay, so the reason I did that is because oh yeah, I'm gonna move this to the is not equipped, because that's going to do something. Next I'm going to do this. Now that I have a curve weapon, I'm going to do this knife. I'm gonna change, where is it? Oh, here. First we're gonna do curve weapon dot gets component gun dot selected equals false, and then do like where is it? In here. Knife just set false dot select dot this is going to be very tough. Where's that coroutine that I do? Oh yeah, here. So next we're going to do a start coroutine knife timer, and then you're gonna do an IE numerator knife timer. Next you are make sure that if you make a numerator, it has to return everything. Then you are going to hold on, where was it? Where was that numerator? Not here at least. Oh my god, I've read so much. Oh, here it is. Yield return, you wait for seconds. There we go. So first we're gonna wait a few seconds, and then the selected will be true, and then we're just gonna make the draw. We're just gonna make it draw. So like, oops, and also make this public. The void should be public to prevent errors. So the first thing we want to do is that you're gonna make the timer false. Oops. Oh, and make sure the wait time isn't here. Yeah, this is it. So when you press V, it starts the coroutine, which makes it selected equals false, and then does the knife, and then waits for it the knife time to finish, and then it's going to select and then draw again. Let's see if that works. So first, let's see, as we have a knife, it works normally, and if we have a weapon, it should. There we go. And then we do in. It should work. I mean, and then we do in selected here. On the not selected, we do gun FPS set active equals false. Just that. Just that. That's all you need. And then, yeah, I think that's it. There we go. So as you can see, you will redraw it first, and then yeah, there we go. However, I think 1 second is a bit too long. So let's make it. As always, the scripts will be uploaded in Facebin, so if you guys didn't understand any of the scripts or you can't read it, it should be in Facebin and they will be updated regularly. So as you can see, it is like that. So if you run and just, you know, so if you run out of bullets, you can just go up and run and then go back and reload again. Like this, and then reload again. There we go. Also, if you spam it, it will glitch. One day it will glitch. So I'll make it like 0.7 or anything. Next, we're gonna do the grenades. Where the grenades is basically the same principle, but it's going to do grenades time. So first, we're gonna copy the numerator twice. Just gonna make it gren timer, and so the first thing we need is to copy the timers. So max gren time and gren time, and then just copy and paste that right there. Something's wrong. Oh yeah, there we go. So like gren time minus equals time is 1 if gren time is less than 0. Gren. Yeah, we're just gonna create a new boolean called grenade too. Private grenade. So if we're going to input V and it's not knifing and it's not, oh sorry, grenade, and then we're gonna duplicate this and in here put throw, and then just like put a new void throw here. What the hell? Now the first thing we want to copy is this one. Start coroutine gren timer, and then kick game objects. Basically, we're just gonna copy all of this. Yes. Oops, my mic. So first we're gonna do grenade equals true, and then gren time equals max gren time, gren object dot transform dot get component display, kick the other rotation. Knife sound is okay for now. Max gren time. Oops. There we go. So it shouldn't do anything for now because we have not set it. So the gren time should be 1 for, you know, just in case. Oh damn, I forgot. Oh no. it should be changed to G. Well, at least I prefer G. So if you press G, it should play the throw. Oh. Somehow it doesn't play. Grenade object dot transform. I think I made a mistake. Yeah, there we go. There we go. It set the wrong object to be activated. Ah, God. Now let's see if we press G. There we go. It plays the throw animation. Next, we're going to create the grenade. So we're just going to create a new empty game object, create a new sphere, and then like put that sphere in there, reset it, game object, put it to the front a bit. Oh, I think I have grenade object here. Yeah, there we go. So then I'm gonna, grenade. Just gonna components physics rigid body and then components physics sphere collider. Now the grenades can be set with two ways. You're gonna make it either a impact grenade or you can make it into a, and I'm gonna make a trail, or a regular time grenade. Depends on you, but I'm going to make this into a impact grenade because let's see, does it work now? Yeah, that works. Because that's probably what's the easier way. So I'm going to import a script. The first script is going to be called explosion. Hold on, why am I in here? Asset scripts. I think I have it here. Oh no, I have the upgraded version of it. Yes. So the first script is called explosion, which just sets the variable of the explosion. Like this. If you want to copy it, here it is. It's just explosion radius, power, damage, timeout. I think this comes pre-built with Unity's. I don't know. I got this from Unity at least. And then we're going to make it into. I'm just going to create a new C# script called this grenade. Yeah. So we're gonna create a new boolean. First, we're gonna call it impact. So if it's impact or not. So first, we're gonna do if impact equals true. Oh no, if it's not impact, sorry. Then we're gonna do is void on void on trigger enter, and then if other dot game object dot tag is not equals to player, then we're going to explode. And then we're gonna do like a function. Okay, so the first thing you got is, if it's not impact, then we're gonna do a public float max time, then a public float cur time. Oh, private, sorry. Then first we're gonna do cur time equals max time, and then cur time a minus equals time dot delta time times 1, and then if impact is not and cur time is less or equals to 0, we're just gonna explode. So the explosion, the thing you're gonna do is destroy game object. You're gonna destroy this game object and then instantiate an explosion, which is public explode arch. Oh, sorry, game object explode arch. Nice. I'm going to open up the bullet script here because I have this one, this one at least. Instantiate explode arch. Transform the transition, transform the position. Yes. So now you get to choose if you want your grenades to be impact. You just enable this, and if you want it to be time based, you just enable this. Now we're gonna create a new prefab off of this, and just disable it for a while. Now I'm going to create a new game object create empty. I'm gonna create the explosion effect. Now this is going to be quite hard because setting up the particles is quite long, so I'm just gonna copy and paste this here. Oh, what the hell? That's quite big actually. Okay, got this. Ignore that, I'm just gonna create that. Then the grenade, we are going to explode. Apply that. Now on this grenade explosion, we're going to create the explosion script. Now in this script you can assign the power, the damage, the timeout. I'm gonna make it 5. And don't forget to add the sounds. Oh. Yeah, that sounds good. Let's see. So the spatial band 0, 1, 5, 15. Okay, we got that done. So first, what you want to do is you want to. Oh, damn! I forgot this. Oh my god. Hold on. On your gun manager script, now that you can throw the grenades, you're going to instantiate grenade object. Oh my god. Spawn dot transform dot position, spawn dot transform dot rotation, and then we're just gonna do public object, and then you're gonna make that as a temporary variable by doing game rigid body ger equals, and then you're going to, oops, does that work? Oh, you know what, just game object, yeah, there we go. And then you're gonna do ger dot get component rigid body dot add force, and then we're gonna do the add force is vector 3 force, so new vector 3 0 0 force. So that should do it. Now when you instantiate the grenade, it will add the force depending on the force that we set it. Oh, I forgot to add throw force. That is a different force. So public float throw force. Because if it was 500, then it would either be too far or too slow. Yes, so let's see. First, I'm gonna set it to 100. Where is it? So the grenade should be this one. Ah, it's am I still recording? Yes, it's still recording. So let's see. So now if I press V, it should not. Now if I press G, it works. There we go. But then it does that. So hold on. Make sure it's local rotation here. I don't know if that works or not, because it adds force. The force is still, yeah, the force is still, just change the rotation back. Hold on, let's see. Forward. Let me check Google for a while. Okay, I'm back. So add relative force to its coordinate system. I think it's add relative force. The easiest way is add relative force. I don't know. Let's see. So if I'm, oh yeah, there it is. Yeah, it works. So now I can throw the grenade. Somehow it didn't explode. It's just right there. Why didn't you explode? On the grenade script. Oh, I know. Yeah, the explanation is the grenade didn't explode because it might have missed the on trigger enter. Because as you can see, on trigger enter only works for one frame, and if you miss that frame, it's going to be, you're gonna miss it. So you're gonna do on trigger. Or no. You know what? I made a mistake. No. I forgot to set the trigger. So here's the deal. First, you're gonna make this into a trigger, and then you're gonna create scheme object 3D sphere, and inside of it, and then you're gonna make it very small. Oops, that's fine. Sorry. Yeah, and this is going to be collider. Now this is going to work. Hold on. It's also, you're quite small, aren't you? So this is the collider. This only works, and the trigger should be that big. Yeah. So the reason why I did this is because I didn't set it as a trigger, but now that I have, there you go, it's going to explode. Oh, there you go, it goes flying. That's for the grenade. Now, what happens if I set it into a timed grenade? Let's say it goes for 5 seconds. Whoops. Oh, hold on. I forgot to add the impact in here. Where is it? And impact. Yeah, I forgot to add that one, which was a critical mistake. Now let's try it again. So now if it was a timed grenade, it would ignore all the triggers and just wait for like 5 seconds, and then boom, boom, there we go. So now we have a weapon and we knife. Nice. And if we grenade, nice. I should change the time to 3. And impact. Yep, and you can modify the throw force as much as you want. So yeah, that's it. We got the basic quick knifing tutorial, the throw grenade tutorial. I don't know, it's called a quick grenade. Oh, hold on. One final adjustment. I'm going to adjust this spatial blend, make it like 1 to 5, because the explosion prefab is just that big, and the spatial blend is 0. And then I'm going to the game object audio reverb zone. Now what this does is makes it reverb, so you can make it like echo a bit, makes it more dramatic. And then I'm gonna do cave hangar. So now if you walk, it should sound like you're in a hangar. It has the echo and the reverbs. What makes it more cooler is if you throw a grenade, the sound echoes. There you go. So yeah, that was it. So in conclusion, today's tutorial, we learned how to do the weapon drawing, the quick knifing, grenade, impact. Oh my god, it's so loud. Impact grenades, and also timed grenade, and parkour. But parkour was from the previous tutorial. That's it for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys again in the next tutorial.